My Govanen Melunine and well met indeed. I am Araki Agaladirathon, the head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as the Adûnâim, and the first episode of the Adûnâim campaign recorded in my lovely new 1440p with my new screen. I loaded into the game a moment ago to be aghast to see that the campaign didn't look lovely and crisp as it did in the faction overview, and then I remembered that you have to change the settings for every build that you have, and I have DaC installed about 4 times because that's the thing that you can do, and Adûnâim I hadn't changed the settings yet, so I got the joy of seeing it look crap and then coming back and seeing it look nice. Right, anyway, it's been a while since I did the Adûnâim, and allow me to again state that my schedule will be all over the place for the next month and probably a month and a half, and in that time I will just go really bare bones. I apologise for that. If you don't like this campaign, it gives you very little to watch, and I can only apologise. When I get the opportunity to, I'll try and do the more videos here, there and everywhere. I hope to do a Warhammer video in the coming week from a game that we played, a Soulstorm video. But I don't really have the time to start the Lothlorien campaign, which I am looking forward to. But so I apologise for that. Right, anyway, let's crack on then. So where are we, I hear you cry? Well, we're pressing on Harlindon because whilst there is a large army here at Mithlond, it's made up mostly of low-tier Harlindon units. Now, of course, there is Círdan, who will give us a run for our money, and there are some Eldarinwe, and there are Sindar units. But the bulk of the army is made up of early-tier units. Now, I'm not trying to attack Mithlond, no way, but I am moving in on Harlond to try and cripple them further. If their army does attack me, they will win. I mean, don't beat around the bush. Or let's not beat around the bush, rather. Our faction leader, Archimilzor the Chivalrous, is hiding in Cor Willishar along with Imrazor the Chivalrous and some halberdiers. There's some elves knocking around doing things, but otherwise we're doing alright-ish. Troops are moving up there to support in light of the fact that Captain Markaunian, or Malkaunen, is heading in to us by the looks of things. But otherwise, we're doing alright. Of course, we have an alliance with Isengard, which many people were very displeased to see that I did that. But my counter to that was always that if I hadn't allied with Isengard, this campaign would be over. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it, so I thought a little bit of breaking the rules just to ensure our survival was not too bad. Now, the attack on Mithlond, or on Harlond, could well bring about a tumbling effect of our downfall, but I think the elves might just stay in Mithlond and Forlond. Is it Forlond? Yeah. That's what I'm banking on. Of course they might not, and they may well move to attack us, and they might even ship troops across the Gulf. We shall see, but our hope lies firmly in that they will just stay near Mithlond and not do much. However, we do actually now border Mithlond, and they haven't moved towards us as we speak, so there's a chance they may continue that pattern when we move in to take the southern haven. Is my plan.
Your orders, my lord.
It'll be a couple of turns before we get there. Oh, I hadn't pressed this space bar.
Camp here.
Nubal Khan is just keeping a watch, making sure they don't try and come for us. No, we got an archery range here in Dolvall. Oh, we've got good money there, haven't we? Oh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Markaunen has not gone for Cor Willishar. Where's he going then? Where? What? Excuse me, sorry. I don't want to meet him out on the field, because he'll beat us, to be frank. Even with our general, that's no fight, really. Could do with getting those halberdiers into his army. I say we continue with the current plan, move everyone to Cor Willishar, and we'll just see where he goes. I mean, if he heads down and takes the city, we can move down and take it back from him. That's no trouble. Interesting that we can retrain our leader there. I think we are going to need to train troops, so places that can. Is Argond got a better selection? Argond's already training, and some Arbrazanim are coming. Oh, excellent. And of course we don't own Tharbad anymore, so we're not training anything there. And you can retrain, which is nice. You're already training, so then we might as well chuck some in Siduri. And I'll take those. Oh, I can't get the archers. Anywhere not building that could build? Dolvorn, you have an option. What should we get for you? Ah, nice, simple grain exchange. No, actually, no. Go for a town guard as well. Let's try and get a bit more military focus. Basradûm has given us a huge influx of cash with the mines that are present here. Helladrill moving in. Give it another end turn. Oh, Sacklethor. I was moving you north apparently. I didn't realise that. Maybe I've moved you up there to just do what you can to... No, you're going to die now.
We should disengage. The enemy shows no mercy.
Oh, have I got a mission actually to blockade a port? I think I might. And I've not done that. Sacklethor has lost. He's been beaten out of the Gulf, and the elves are now singing to Varda as they often do. She's not going to help you now, friends. She's abandoned this world. Your deaths will be magnificent. Sorry, wrong game. Ticking through. I think it is that we had a mission. Yes. Blockade the port and we get 1,000 gold. Sacklethor, let's send you back to a port and one day we'll hope to repair you.
Yes, sir. Full sail.
Oh, the Dwarves of Adûnâim like us. Ah, the elves have moved out of Harlindon. Idiots.
With honor.
Excellent.
To battle.
Yes, you keep making your way to Basradûm, friends. Ah, they are going to Dulvorn. Right, excellent.
My lord.
Divert.
By your command.
I'm taking you, and I'm taking you.
My lord.
Oh, and I'm taking you as well.
Yes, your will, my lord.
Pop the archers in there on their own. Oh, you're going for a Dark Temple. 8 turns, that's a lot. Oh, now training into Duru is instant, of course. Oh, I'll take the Warriors as well. They take 2 turns. They only take 1 turn, so they'll go... They'll go down to 1, they'll go to 1, and we'll have 4 units in 2 turns. And a general to lead all of this army, actually. Because we've got 2 generals currently. Oh, they all look like this guy. Don't know what he's from, though. It'd be from a film or a movie or something somewhere.
Come and get me, you.
Alright, he's going to take Dulvorn, almost certainly. But that's not a problem. We can easily muster and retake that. In fact, we can do that right now.
Your will, my lord.
Let them take it, then form the army up, and then move in on them.
We'll make camp here. Orders.
We're going to lose money when I take all these troops out, but that doesn't matter.
We can go no further today.
You get a 4th? Yeah, chuck them on as well. Oh, you need units to actually stay here. The 2 Corsairs, they can stay here. Okay, there's 2 Corsairs for you guys. Who's the best here? Arnacor the Kind.
Orders. We're combining forces.
Don't want to waste you in that base over there. You can come up and join. Yes. Oh, I'll tell you what then. Why doesn't Imrazor possibly stay behind?
Orders.
No, we don't really need anyone in Corlish. Imrazor, you go to Basradûm and build a tower on your way past.
Your orders, my lord. Yes.
Alright, we're at another end turn. No movement from Mithlon Garrison. Or the garrison has actually moved out, but they've not done anything. Oh, it's hotting up. It's hotting up. Drip, drip, drop.
The enemy has surrounded us.
Ah, there they are. They're attacking us. It's alright, we made it to a town, so they can't insta-attack us. Oh, and the army that was heading to Basradûm's coming back. But that's okay. Corsairs! Oh, they're not Corsairs, are they? They're... Azrazair. They are in Dulvorn. And they will fight and die, but if they can claim at least 1 elf's life, then that's 1 elf less to fight when the reinforcing army returns. Although this is actually one of the best ways. I mean, it's a bit, again, it's a bit cheesy, but it is one of the best ways to actually catch AI armies and kill them. It's by letting them take one of your towns and then just retaking it the very next turn. I say letting, obviously you don't just roll over and actually let them take the town, but
my lord.
Not stopping them in the field before they move in to take it is the...
As you wish.
Is the aspect.
A watchtower. Continuing tomorrow. We have marched our...
Now I do note though that our Gimmelzor can actually reach them. Oh god, 2 units of Elder Inway, Sindar Archers, Sindar Guards. And it's just him and 3 Halberdiers.
My lord.
But Arnacor's coming in and take ages to get there. No, if we wait just 1 more turn, then we're going to have a sizable army.
With honor.
Oh, well, it'll be 2 turns. So we'll lose the town, and then the turn after that we'll take it back. Although we are now losing money, yeah. But then that's because Dulvorn is being besieged. Once we get Dulvorn back, we should be okay. What's Harlond actually got? Lord Galdor, the faction heir. Interesting. Phallus Lords and 1 unit of Sindar Cavalry. Might attack that straight away then, actually. Won't bother sieging them out. We press for elven blood. Works toward version 2.2 go very well. I must confess, and I will say now, so that as I try to appear as fair as possible, I have actually done no work towards version 2.2 whatsoever. Racer, Hummingbird, RK, and the Elite Dwarf have all done it. With Hummingbird, Racer, and RK bringing some particular delights, and the Elite Dwarf given some CSMs he didn't know he had to create, and also bringing some delights. Now, I have been keeping up and abreast with all the changes, but I haven't actually done any modding, but I just haven't had time. I'm sorry, everyone. They didn't attack. They didn't attack.
Orders.
Your orders, my lord.
Suddenly we have an army that rivals Mithlond itself.
To battle, my lord.
What the bloody hell is this?
I am a warrior, not an emperor. By your command.
Get in there and hold that town. You might die in Resort, but by having you in there, we at least have some chance. Alright, 3 turns we get a proper garrison over there. Siduri could not train anything. So, I'll take the archers off your hands, please.
By your command.
And Argond.
March to exhaustion,
Again,
continuing later.
keep the
Yes.
raiders.
We'll make your will, my lord. We can go no further today.
Alright, there we are. Nice. Oh no, Bree are coming for us. Bree, why are you coming for us? Where's Dunland's attacking you? Dunland, put the pressure on Bree more, please. This is ridiculous. Oh, and the elves are coming.
Yes, my lord.
Now is the time.
As you command.
Heavens above, that's heavily in our favour. They don't have any archers as well, which is interesting.
Muster your courage, men.
The Harlindon.
March into battle.
Oh, that's a fitting loading screen for what's about to happen, isn't it? A dying elf, staring off at his would-be erstwhile allies, saying, and his eyes cry, why? And that's what's about to happen here.
Units, await my orders.
Hello, elves. Welcome to a standard elven town, where the havens of Mithlond, a place that's not seen war for countless millennia. With the millennia being 1,000 years.
We go to war.
Oh, they have elven-themed towers. I did not know that. I wonder if that's how they. If that's what they. That's amazing. That's really got me. That actually gives it a proper. Oh well done, whoever made this map. Right. We don't really want to lose very many men, so we'll keep it light. We're sending in the archers, though. You, unfortunately, we can only use the gate here, so we're going through the gate. Any kills that you guys can get are worthwhile, so have at them. Speed it up. Zoom in. Even if you're just going to be doing arcing shots, arc away, friends. Oh, the morons. In we go.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Why have they charged 4 spear units with their only cavalry unit, and they're coming in a way that totally benefits
Captured
us?
the enemy's walls.
Oh, apparently we've lost the walls again. Come on, capture the walls. They're taking damage. There we are. Ugh, you guys, come and get on this. Got the time. Get it out of the bloody way. Right. Unfortunately, the way up onto those walkways is there in the centre. So, let's come out of time 6. Send in the 2 that aren't actually in charge. That would be a better idea. There we are. Follow up. Oh, it's just everybody run, and you guys just run to there. Now speed up. In we come. You, General. Might as well flank you round. Please go round, though. Yes, brilliant. Very nice little town, isn't it? Lots of trees. Very green. Oh, of course, you're in wide formation. That's why you're not doing what I want you to do. Just bugger off over there. There we are. Give them what for. Every arrow. Loose every arrow. Tell you, I can make it even easier for you. Oh, wrong button. Turn of face. Charge! Now we got them.
The battle is very much in our
Phalas Lords.
Victory will be ours.
I must confess that now that my screen is showing the highest possible detail level that the game possesses, I can't believe I had done that for so long. To give you a little rundown, obviously I've got a better screen now. I've got a much better screen now. It's a solid Samsung screen. I really like Samsung, I'm afraid. I'm a bit of a South Korean fanboy. I'm not really. I just like Samsung. Absolutely despise Kias. Anyway, and the car, not the New Zealand bird. But I've got a cracking screen, and it displays now in 2560 1440p, which is very nice. But it's also just a better quality HD screen. And with the onset of that, I went into my graphics settings and had a little look around, and to change obviously the resolution to match now what the screen can output. Lo and behold, did I come across the fact that every single possible graphic option was set to low or lowest. I have no idea why, because my graphics card in the computer is incredibly good. Very top of the line NVIDIA graphics card. And my last screen, whilst it was only a 1920 by 1080 or whatever it is, it still would have been able to display the quality. But for some reason, for some foolish reason, believing it to affect load times and turn times, which it probably does, but really minor, I'd set everything to low. So now, all of the units look so much nicer, purely because the graphics settings are now set to highest, and the textures set to highest, and the models set to highest. So now the Phalas Lords look positively outstanding with the with the new graphics settings. There are shadows now, which there weren't before. Like, the game just looks so new. I can't believe I had set it all so low, given that my computer can more than handle it. Anyway, there are 36 of them remaining. Let's go back to times 6 and just watch it unfold. Blow your horn. We outnumber them, and the stats are relatively equal. Phalas Lords, 17 attack, 35 defense, 18 of which is armor. We have a 14 attack, 30 defense, 16 of which is armor. So we are slightly outclassed, but we outnumber them 3-1. And the difference in the outclass difference is not big enough to mean that they would survive. If this was example 3 units of Azrael Raiders, I would expect the Phalas Lords would win. But because this is not, and this is 3 units of our elites, I think we'll win. Phalas Lords take a right pounding though before they go down. I don't know where their general is either.
Control of the city.
Ah, there are too few of them now to even hold the city. Oh, there's our general right on the front line. Oh, they're standing next to each other. Oh, well done, friends. He's cheering him on. Go on, Dan. Give it to him, Dan. Dan's really getting tired, though. He's swinging that sword over and over and over and over again. I don't know what their names are. I don't know which one is which either, so I've named them Dan. Oh, hey, that's Dan. Oh, that's our faction. That's our the army leader. Speaking of leaders, where's their bloody one? Ah, he's over here. There he is, wearing the golden armor, resplendent and noble, getting a right pounding. He's really having... They're really giving it to him. Let's go back to times 6. There's only 2 of them left. often the way that the general's the last to go down, especially when he's a faction heir. He'll have a lot of security traits, which give him a lot of hit points.
Good time. Awed by
And it's
the
over.
victory we have won here
31 men died. No point seeing what the highest kill was. There weren't enough kills really to merit it. It's a very interesting depiction of Morgoth there. Particularly evil looking. Like really, really evil looking. He looks almost deadly, like deathly, doesn't he? It looks like he's come from the grave. The mace. Grond! Hammer of the underworld. And Harlindon falls.
Glory, honor, victory.
Sack.
My lord, our courage and honor have conquered.
We've already got a master builders hall. They've outfitted this town well, haven't they? And they've given us another 4,000 in just destroying buildings we can't even use. Oh, we can upgrade it. Why have the elves not upgraded it?
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Yes, this tower will keep vigil over the lands. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Ah, of course, the elves have pre-built towers all over, don't they?
Approaching.
Right, you move up.
To my lord. Approaching quietly.
You move around there.
Shall continue to my
Zorzagar. Zorzaga. He's going to come round.
journey planned out. Your orders, my lord.
Alright, now the question becomes, what will they do? I'm eager to get Harlindon upgraded, but it's 10 turns. I don't know if we're going to hold it for 10 turns. Crime I've never seen a town with 100% of one culture.
Yes, my lord.
That's mad.
We can go no further, my lord.
And our reinforcing army is coming, but it looks like it's going to have to deal with bloody Bree. I can't believe the audacity of Bree. You're dead. Just curl over and die like a... Oh, they've gone to call Willishar. Oh, Bree, will you bugger off? Why are Adûnâim not finishing them off?
I would advise you to listen to us this day.
Alright, yeah, go on. I'll pay you 180 for it.
A pleasure, noble sire.
Only because it might keep Khazad-dûm alive somewhere else and might force them to just focus on someone a bit better, I don't know. They're absolutely no threat to us whatsoever. I'm surprised they're charging us for it though, but I don't care. Bree of... Oh yeah, of course, Bree moved to call Willishar. The elves did not attack Dol Vorn. I wonder if they've broken the siege and headed off. I imagine so. Harlindon is a much bigger prize. Oh, balls on a sword. Oh, bugger.
My lord. Approaching.
The host of the Teleri have come.
Tomorrow.
Right, you there. No, we're probably going to lose Cor Willishar again. Captain Everard is probably going to take it. So, the army that's forming up here, you guys aren't going to make it, so head over there. You're going to make it. I'll attack that in a moment. We'll just figure out what we're going to do around the edges.
Your orders, my
Right,
lord.
let's bung you all in there. We get 3 free upkeep. That's madness. Public order's very high. Ah, the growth is at 0. Oh, that's because we've reached the maximum. There is a maximum. If that's a feature some of you may not know. Towns do have a maximum level of population, and they just simply will not grow beyond that, no matter how many growth bonuses they get. The only way they will then grow is if you upgrade them, which is why Squalor then becomes a real problem, because when you reach that cap, you get quite a big hit to Squalor. Right, there's nothing else doing, so let's take Marconian, and he ran away as expected. We will fight this though, because otherwise we'll lose loads of troops.
We shall engage.
Those 2 Elder Inway are really going to
Attack!
do us. This Linden fight is so interesting. This reinforcing army we've just mustered is quite good. Combine that with the army in the Harlond, and I don't think Círdan's full stack is a threat. However, the host of the Teleri that has just spawned is a threat, and will be a problem for us. And I think in this battle we're going to have to go with throwing troops at it, because we don't have range supremacy here. But I think I would rather use the cheaper Anafa units. So I think we're going to go in with you 4. So you guys are going in. The rest of you are going to stand at the back and not do anything. And the archers are going to go in as well, or the crossbows. But we're going to run them in on a flank. And you guys are just going to walk at them, really. And we'll try and flank them when we get there. The crossbows, once the enemy is tied up, we'll use them then. Why are you moving away from the hill, you idiots? You're deliberately taking away your only potential advantage. Ah, there we are. We're getting shot now. Alright, we're there. Move in, curl around. The archers are actually just going to stand there and take it. Idiots. No, those are moving in. Did you even get any crossbow shots off? No, you can't get engaged. They'll massacre you. No, I told you to run away! You didn't even fire, you fake fired! Christ. Well, if they're going to chase you all the way, then bring them back to these guys and we'll just surround them and massacre them. Men, stand ready! Pull forward. No, they've already stopped chasing you. Oh, bugger. Oh.
Only half the enemy force remains.
They are coming for you then. Right, run away again as contested. Bring them into their path. You've got the raiders coming in behind. Ah, the Adûnâim are going down. We've probably lost quite a bit, yeah. It's the problem with the elves. You take losses. Do what you can to try and alleviate it, but it's alleviate it. I didn't pronounce the T there. So. Guards are trapped and dying. Oh, the Adûnâim are dead. Charging on them. And it's over. Oh no, it's not over. Someone still fights. One Adûnâim swordman. Oh, great jump attack. And he's down. Solid kill, men. That was brilliant. 326 of us died to kill those 300 elves. God's truth. Man for a man. Blimey. I knew the elves are good, but you just forget that the elves are phenomenal until you fight against them. The Adûnâim as well, the swordmen are really challenging to bring down. They really will give you a run for your money. They don't just give you your money for free. No, no, no. They make you run for it. And we're back. Kill them all. Right. Now return north. We just need to deal with the Bree insurrection. And then we can head up to support our army at Harlindon, because it's going to need it. Now I'm reasonably confident that they won't get in ships and sail to us. But that
Let us
full
settle
stack of
matters on the
support
field of battle.
is around here somewhere and probably making for us. But Linden are down to 2 settlements. And well, I suppose once their death stack has spawned, it doesn't spawn again, so let's see why Bree are getting tenacious. Now Dunland are right there. They're knocking on your door, Bree. They're knocking on your door. Stop trying to run away. I'm pretty sure Bree have had their last stand as well, which is probably what Everard is.
I remind you of one of your own captains, Lord.
If I can kill Everard, to be honest, it looks like Bree are really then done, and Dunland will mop them up. Adûnâim are going mad on the north now. Angmar really falling, which means Northern Adûnâim are there to support. But I think that Adûnâim might be allied with Bree. Angmar are still attacking Adûnâim in places. Isengard, as you may have seen, have completely moved away from Londair. And as you also may have seen, Gondor are capitulating rapidly. And there's nothing really that I can do to change that. There's nothing I can really do to get any of these peoples to do anything. Annoyingly. Misty Mountains. No, all sort of stale. Mordor spreading out crazy into Ravanion. No one's got Varfest yet though. Yeah, Gandon, Harad. Dol Amroth holding on with Dol Amroth itself and Gobel Tolfalas. Gondor still have a Theland. Ethring, Kalembel, and Londgallen. Isengard reign supreme there, don't they? Jesus. If you're wondering why I'm toggling Fog of War, it's because that is where I'm going to leave this episode and call it a day. We're still trying to hope that we can clamour to our victory. We control 8 regions, we need 60. Basically, the south of the world is done. We're not bothered about that, but we might be able to win by claiming places up here, which may bring us inevitably to war with Adûnâim. But hopefully by then we'll have a sound foundation. Fledgling empire in the lands of Dol Vorn, which should really be our capital because it's in the middle. It's holding on. Oh, we have another spire. I didn't realise. Anywho, for now, that will be all. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. There will be a second episode this week. I'm going to record it tomorrow on Monday, which is the 9th of April. But it will go up sometime in the week. And as I say, I hope to do another recording this week, but I don't know when. I'm not at home very much at the moment, is the thing. And then at the weekends, I'm busy with house stuff. That's why I'm so busy. So for now, that'll be all. And until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Naden Perimad Melonin, and farewell.